It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks control the tap. To Porzingis. Doncic. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Durant. Layup goes down. Well done.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Kyrie across the timeline. They trail by 2. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Kyrie with the rock. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Irving. Driving right to the basket. That one's going to be out of bounds. Irving. Knocked loose. That approach, that's what you want to see. Nice save. Not that time. Durant across the timeline. Leads 4. Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Luka Doncic slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down just a couple. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. So the Mavericks will keep the possession. Taken by the Suns. Durant. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he'll head to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. To Kelly Oubre. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Irving brings the ball up court. Picked up by the Suns. 4-3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Irving with the basketball. 5-point game. Oh, he's denied.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Pass stolen by the Mavericks. To Lee. Doncic. Got it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Phoenix ball.
I got ball. I'm here.
Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To Mikal Bridges. Picked up by the Mavericks. Doncic to Irving. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Kelly Oubre. From long range. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Look out, Devin Booker. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket. But he got that one to go.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Mavericks have the lead. One quarter in the books, and Jay, naturally, both coaches wanted to get more stops, but boy, was that fun to watch.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you win.
Suns with the basketball. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Hardaway. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Tim Hardaway Jr. at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And he makes them both. Durant with the basketball up top. Down a point. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Cleans it up. To Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tim Hardaway Jr. Mikal Bridges. It goes down.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Picked up by the Suns. Flushes it home.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Lee with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Hardaway, defended by Kevin Durant. Throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Tyler Johnson. It's going to stay with Dallas. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. For three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 8. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Kevin Durant. He's now 5 for 6.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Durant somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Irving into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Kyrie Irving. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. Mikal Bridges. Devin Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Knocked loose. Mavs have it. And the Suns right there for the rebound. First half comes to an end. The Suns have the lead.
The Suns put together. The Mavericks were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead.
Game track. Steal. Player of the half.
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's Suns ball.
I got him. Here we go.
Durant gets it in the left corner. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
I got ball.
Kevin Durant. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Irving. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter.
I gotta go. Go.
From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Kevin Durant has it. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Durant with the basketball up top. Lead stands at 7. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Troy Daniels at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play, the lead grows to 12. Kevin Durant, huge block. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Into the front court, it's Booker. Up a dozen. That's going to be out of bounds. Durant. Can't get to that. And a put-back slam.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Cashes in for 2.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Picked up by the Suns.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. KB, Kristaps Porzingis. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
I got some for. I'm on D.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Play before this great play that we just saw. Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns, so the Mavericks will keep the possession. Rick Carlisle going to make some moves. Powell, tough matchup against Durant. He gets it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Booker with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It's going to stay with Dallas. Irving. And drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Booker shakes free and hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. Devin Booker in his own desert. No one in sight, and he takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Kevin Durant sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the 4th quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, How demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Irving with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Fires the three. Nowitzki with the rebound. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Dirk Nowitzki. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Dallas has it to Porzingis. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Durant. Tough shot. He hits. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Porzingis. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Durant. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Picked up by the Suns.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
To Luka Doncic. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knocked loose. Oh, blocked away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Doncic. Great pass to set it up. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Luka Doncic slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Durant. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Mavericks with the possession. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. So the Mavericks will keep the possession. Picked up by the Suns. Booker buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Throws it down.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Match up, baby. Press some D, press some D.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Taken by the Suns. Devin Booker. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Out for Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. So it stays with Phoenix.
Here we go, we got him.
19-footer at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Mavericks really lost big in this matchup. And you could tell it was tough on them. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this.
Game track. Defense.
The Phoenix Suns put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant put together an incredible game, highlighted by his amazing defense. Not many guys come up with this many blocks and steals.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.